welcome back to my morning report analysis videos with me, Rich Market Analyst at Hantec Markets on Wednesday 29th of November. Let's have a look at dollar yen, which seems to be breaking this little downtrend, corrective downtrend that it's got. The downtrend that has accelerated away from sort of the main sort of selling downtrend that we've had since early November. For the last couple of weeks we've had this accelerated downtrend, but the market seems to be sort of consolidating now and has broken that downtrend. And this comes as the momentum indicators just begin to sort of roll around a bottom. And you can see that the stochastics have sort of arguably bottomed, but nothing yet to suggest it's a buy signal near term. And also the MACD lines as well, sort of in the process of sort of plateauing at the bottom. But it's interesting that this move is coming all around the 111 big figure pivot, which is a pivot level that I've talked about previously on a longer term basis, as the market tends to sort of make key moves around this 11 big figure level. Not absolutely bang on it, but tends to be around this level. And 1083, yes, on Monday's low, the market seems to be sort of consolidating around that point. We might see a bit of a reversal, but 1168 was Monday's high. So if you look on the hourly chart, you can see that there's a possibility of a little bit of a near-term base pattern. You've seen this sort of downtrend broken. You've got a little bit of a near-term bottom or base pattern, and you can start to see the momentum indicators just beginning to turn a bit of a corner again on the hourly chart. Now you've got a bit of a near-term pivot. If I put my crosshair on sort of 1130 area, in the last within this sort of base pattern, if I zoom in, you can see consistent sort of turns around this level. Once it got through 1130, it started to become supportive, again turning lower, became resistance, and now that could again become supportive, you could argue, near term. But 1105 was yesterday's low. Later in the evening, and that is the initial real support. But 1083 obviously the key low now. But if you see a move above 1168, what would that give you? Sort of 65 pips of conservative target, taking it from that low. You could argue 85 pips from sort of the more aggressive, and I say aggressive on a near-term basis, target. But yeah, there's a possibility now of a recovery. That would be generally still a recovery within this downtrend, which comes in at 1240. So there is a prospect of a bit of a near-term recovery, but would it change the outlook significantly? Well, I think, as I said, that on a medium to longer term basis, 11 big figure is a big pivot. So watch out for that. But I hope that helps you, and I wish you good luck in your trading today.